Okay guys, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about how to practice with your puppy, getting their attention while you're on a walk if you see another dog on leash. This can be kind of hard to do because our puppies get really excited. So this is just a short little training video to show you what you can do and what you should be looking for. So my recommendation when you are on a walk with your puppy and you see another puppy on leash is just to focus on reinforcing calm behavior. Obviously, if they look at you or focus on you, that is all perfect moments to reinforce. Make sure that you have plenty of distance between you and the other person and dog, watching your puppy's body language. So, for example, if you see another puppy and your puppy gets really excited and starts barking and lunging, that means you're too close and you need to back up. Once you find a distance that your puppy can pay attention to you or listen a little bit, then you can start clicking and treating. So my puppy assistant today is Clover, and we also have Fergus, who is on the other end of the room. So I have attached both viewpoints from each puppy so you can just see what they are both experiencing and what we are reinforcing for each. So our focus in the video is clicking and treating when they notice the other puppy, but usually throughout a 5-minute session that changes a little bit. So you start out by reinforcing and clicking when they are only calm. That's it. If they see the puppy and they're calm, you're going to click and treat. But towards the end, you'll see that Clover started looking at the puppy and then looking at me, which is a wonderful and excellent. And so that's what I chose to reinforce. I chose to click and treat when she turned back around and looked at me. So with practice, what's going to start happening is when you're on a walk with your puppy is going to see another puppy, and because there has been so much reinforcement and they know, oh, the sight of a puppy usually gets me a treat, they'll start looking back at you, which is wonderful. It's a great alternative to pulling and lunging. So that is a little bit of motivation to practice this and get, really consistent with it, because you will see that behavior start happening. So I wanted to just take a second to talk a little bit about meeting other dogs on leash. Now, I am not a huge promoter of meeting dogs on leash for a couple reasons. One, unless you have set this up with somebody you know and you really know their dog, if it's just a random dog, you don't know what their behavior is. You don't know if they are comfortable or friendly with other dogs and people, and you don't want to accidentally be in a situation that you don't want to be in. So that's number one. Number two, if you do let your dog meet other dogs regularly, then when they aren't able to, there can be a big buildup of frustration because they're used to being able to go over and smell and see other dogs and get all excited, but maybe it's a day you're really in a hurry and you don't have time, then they are going to start building up this frustration and trying to get to that, the dog, the person. So it can create a bunch of unwanted behaviors, which includes reactivity, because they just are never able to get to what they want to get to, and all that frustration builds up. So my recommendation is just to really practice capturing that calm behavior and that attention when you see another dog or person, and then keep the socialization to play sessions like puppy preschool, and focus on it there. So the next part of this video is our session. Enjoy, and as always, we are here to answer any questions you might have. Good. So focusing on reinforcing your puppy for looking at another dog and then looking at you is a great way to teach them just to focus on you. So the beginning of that step is just clicking for her looking over at Fergus. As we practice, that's going to change, and I'll start clicking for her looking at me. But for now, I just want to teach her that if she remains calm while there's another dog on a leash that she can see, that's how she gets that clicking or treat. Good girl! Good girl.